Mr. Shifty is a game from new developers Team Shifty, the team being made up of ex-Half-Brick developers. This game has been described as Hotline Miami but with superpowers, and to some extent this is true, though I think it's better than Hotline Miami, at least before I played the full game. My experience with Mr. Shifty started with playing the beta/demo available to everyone from TinyBuild. This little slice of the game was perfect. It was action-packed, crazy fun, and with a set of mechanics that were really easy to get behind. The game actually came out at a time where I was in dire need of a good game, this propelling my excitement for it to immeasurable amounts. The expectations came crashing down when I played the full game though. Not to sound morbid, but it just wasn't as good as the demo/beta for the game. The full game was plagued with slower parts, not letting the strength of the game shine. The main mechanic of the game is being able to teleport a short distance in any direction. Other than this, you can punch or use weapons found in the level, which we'll talk about later. But that is what was so good about the game, teleporting around and punching people. This alone is great, but runs into many problems. The first really big problem is frame rate related issues. I played this game on a pretty decent PC, so any problems might be amplified on other platforms. The Nintendo Switch already getting a patch update because it was so broken there, though the problems have not totally been fixed. The game, for unknown reasons, just tanks in performance at random times. The frames per second go from your monitor's natural frame rate to halving it, even dropping lower at times. This is not even including the performance stutter when too many things are happening on and off screen. This is just random performance problems. The frame drops associated with actual gameplay is also really annoying, but has a clear culprit. The physics in the game provides most of the performance problems. These problems including glitching doors, glitching items, and sometimes glitching bodies, visual glitches. These glitches don't really affect gameplay, but when too many physics-related things are happening, like a lot of explosions and ragdoll bodies flying everywhere, this is the axe to the tree of frame rate. Other grievances the game has is some poor level design. Some of the levels that are just puzzle-based, in the sense that you have to dodge lasers, and the lasers are moving, or you can't use your teleport ability in this part for no real reason. The game is broken up into 18 levels with sequences in each, so the idea is that each part of the level is separated by a series of doors, the doors being the checkpoints. Sometimes the distance between doors is just too long, meaning if you mess up, you have to restart from where you last entered the room you are in. This can be really frustrating, especially when the game throws an almost 10-minute sequence between door checkpoints. The next major problem is the AI and spawn locations. In most games, the enemy spawn is in a certain spot and have a set reaction to the player. In Mr. Shifty, spawns of the enemies can vary, making it hard to plan since you can't always count on where the enemies are going to be. This problem fixes itself story-wise halfway through the game, but the AI problem still lingers. The enemy is both good dumb and bad dumb. This balancing act comes from the fact that the enemy AI only has two functions: find and kill the player. The good thing is that you can get the enemies to kill each other. If they are aiming at you with other enemies in the way, they kill each other. The main problem with this system is how once you engage the enemy, they will track you like a bloodhound. It is impossible to lose an enemy. They run to your location no matter if you teleported across the level without anyone else seeing you. Then comes their problem of trying to kill you. For whatever reason, some enemies were created better than their peers. I'm not even talking about different classes of enemies, I'm talking about ones in the same type. So I am comparing guys who only use pistols, for example, not including the guys who dual wield or use a shotgun. For whatever reason, some instances of enemies just kill you uncharacteristically. Like they decide to kill you because they had lightning reflexes this once, or they shot where you were going to be. The AI in this game is really dumb. For these random occurrences of AI boost is really weird and inconsistent. I truly do like the game though, even though I just talked about a lot of stuff that I don't like about it, because when the game gets itself right, it gets it right. When there are levels that have roaming enemies with a bunch of different weapons you can use, that is when the game really shines. Letting the player figure out what they want to do, how to approach the level, all the fun different weapons they can use, this is when the game is really fun. The weapons are a big standout in the game too. There are statues that you can break to take weapons from, including Zeus's lightning bolt, Poseidon's trident, a shield that bounces a little like Captain America's shield, a stick, and other small objects like money stacks, cups, and keyboards. Some of those don't sound as cool as others, but all are more lethal and effective than just punching enemies. The final note I want to leave for you is a warning about the ending of this game. It sucks. It was probably the most unsatisfying ending in a game I have ever played. The game is definitely really good, but it won't be remembered when it comes time for deciding the best games of this year.